Hello, I am at the Cumberland Mountain State Park, and this is Byrd Lake ADA trail actually, and it's a very nice, very informative, and it's situated around Byrd Lake, which is a beautiful setting for a nice evening hike after dinner. And I believe it is 1.5 miles all the way around. I'm not sure. I know there are some footbridges. So you can come along with me while I hike around the trail. So it's very nice. A lot of people out fishing today. And this small lake is non-motorized boats. And they have a boathouse where they do rent kayaks and canoes. And I believe paddle boards in addition to that. And I love these little signs. This is really cute, especially for young children. With it being a paved walkway, it's good terrain, easy to maneuver. No bicycles are allowed on this trail. And it's definitely not very busy. You can see the people fishing off in the distance on the other side. And they got a cool, there's a restaurant right over there. You can barely see the building. There's a restaurant there. And they have delicious food, I'm told. Now, we have not eaten there yet, but we plan to. So, onto the trail. And there's a nice park bench to rest. Let's see which this sign is. Looks like it's something about raccoons. And that is just so cute. So there's an owl. Little owl visited his friend, the raccoon, as they sat in the clover. Fog rolled in and hovered just overhead. And what sound does an owl make? Oh, that's adorable. And they do allow animals on all these trails. It's beautiful. And seems like I see something swimming out there. And I've seen some deer. There were 3 adults and 3 babies. Fawns last night. So you can see a better picture here of the restaurant. There. Then there's a dam also. The restaurant. And I hear the ducks and the geese, lots of geese. See, there's one over here swimming. Looky there. Look how sweet. There's people fishing and picnicking. I see there is picnic tables. So that's very nice. There's another sign here. Here we go. See what that sign. Okay. So on the way, little owl flew by Crumbly Cave. Bear was inside snoring up a storm. Wake up, Bear, don't sleep all night, little owl sang. I want to show you the moon. Oh, that's cute. Oh, kids would love this. So here, it follows around Byrd Lake all the way. There's another sign. There's somebody with a puppy dog, very sweet and cute. Love dogs. Let's see what this sign reads. Let's see. Oh, it's a continued story, but the bear kept snoring as usual. Little Al flew home to his tree, gazing at the sky. He wondered if the bear had ever seen the stars. Oh, Bear's got a fish. What happened to the fish? Oh, well, that would scare little kids because apparently that bear got the fish. So, all of us adults know what happened to that fish. Still, there's the lake. Oh, look, there's a nice fishing paths everywhere here. Look here. Look at this nice fishing spot. Look how nice. See the path? It's all rock. Oh, it's beautiful. Let's continue on the trail. There we go. There's another person with a dog coming and another bench. That's all following the lake. There's a lot of ducks out there. Hello.
My mother was funny. She just had
There's another sign. So the frog croaked softly, and the cricket chirped smartly. Oh. There's a lot of ducks out there. See all the ducks. There we go. Let's continue. There's a beautiful dam. See if I can get a shot of the dam. I should have looked back there at that fishing trail point. Let me see. And there are trail markers along this trail. And it looks like they are orange markers. Yep, sure is. Look at that. This trail is nice and fully wheelchair accessible. So this says, Little Owl heard rustling at the foot of his tree, and Fox had come to say hello. Ha ha ha. What color is the fox? Very nice. Very nice. Go on down here. Follow this trail around. And I believe it is only paved and ADA accessible about 3/4 of a mile, I believe is what I've read. I'll have to double check that. Because there is like a footbridge that goes across the lake to the other side where the boathouse is. There we go. There's another bench and another trail sign. Looky there. Let's see what this sign says. So, this sign says, it was late now. The bats were gliding home. Mama, little owl whispered, tell me again how night ends. Well, how do bats sleep? Well, they sleep upside down. So there's a nice bridge. And it is metal. And this is beautiful. Yeah, fully wheelchair accessible. And there is ducks in the boathouse. And I can't see the dam from here. I'll have to get that in a video, maybe for like a part 2 tomorrow. And including the campground where we are camping. Here's another sign. The moon and the stars fade to ghosts, Mama said. Spiderwebs turn to silver threads. Dewdrops sparkle on leaves and grass like tiny stars come down. Can you see the moon? Well, we can. It's right there. It's ever so faint. Looks like it is just definitely see a spider web in that. So yeah, look at that beautiful lake. Peaceful, quiet, and shaded. That way if you have dogs or cats, I've seen cats hiking, there's plenty of shade, plenty of water. If you want to let your animals drink lake water, and that's totally fine. I do. Otherwise, you could filter for them. While you walk around the lake, there's another trailblazer, orange, and another sign. So, let's look at this sign, see what it says here. And it says, moonflowers close and morning glories open. The sky brightens just black to blue, blue to red and red to gold. Yep, I hear the geese a honking. I think it's more geese than ducks. Yep. Look here. Pink waterfowl is beautiful. There's another orange blaze as we continue on. Something got the geese all upset. Oh, there's another sign. The rooster crows, the crows call, and the day begins, said Mama. There we go. But little owl did not hear. What sound does the rooster make? I definitely hear what sound the geese make. Beautiful lake as we continue on. And there's another parked bench. Boy, this is very nice for anyone with handicap or disabilities that can't walk. There's a park bench. The rest, let's see. There we go. And the owl is fast asleep. That's cute. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
There's another orange blaze and the path continues. Nice. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hello. I try not to put any people on for their own privacy. I don't want to invade their privacy, so try not to show people. And yeah, here we're coming up on a footbridge. Let's see. So we can continue on, which we might do that at a later date. And there's signs here. Pioneer Short, Loop Trail, Byrd Lake, and Pioneer Trail. Oh, that's nice. It's got a little bit of stairs on that trail here. And there's that, and we can continue on. We can go back over the bridge to the park, to the boat ridge, to the boat ramp, boat house over there. Yeah, and then we'll continue on this way, go on across. Are you catching anything?
No,
No.
not even a bite.
Oh, peaceful though.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So I see paddle boats to rent. And I see some aluminum john boats. And over here we have kayaks and canoes. And this is Byrd Lake. And it is beautiful. Oh.
Hello.
Hi, how are you today?
Good.
Good.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's a beautiful evening.
It'd be better if I could even see a fish.
Oh, you have a good day. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
Oh, we're good.
Good.
Oh, see that big bridge?
So they actually have a sign posted with the fishing limit. Excuse me, it's called a creel limit. Yeah. Yeah, nice. I do believe in order to launch your own personal kayak or paddleboard, I believe it is $6 to launch your own, or you can rent theirs, and I think the rental prices for the kayaks are $8. I'm not sure if that's an hour or the day. I'm sure it's listed on their website. And let's see, we're gonna go down here and walk across the dam. I've never seen a dam like it. It's beautiful. And there is a restaurant over here. I believe it's called the Homestead Restaurant. They have electric chargers for electric vehicles, which is very nice. Yep. And then there's a sign tells about David Crockett and his Tennessee legacy, which is really fascinating. Shows his path across Tennessee and also the early migration information storyline. It's really fascinating. And then, let's see, if we walk down this path, we're gonna go, it'll take us over to the restaurant. Let me see. Let's get on this walkway here. There we go. And I'm not sure what this building is. Looks like a type of lodge. Maybe like a rental hall, I believe, for weddings and such. Nice old building. I love the back deck on this. It has a view of the lake. There we go. Oh, it's a big open area. Oh, there's a fireplace. There are restrooms, and there's a fireplace. All the picnic tables. Oh, and there's a museum inside, which I believe it's probably locked. Oh, we can look in and see. Oh, it's open. Tells about it being built by the Civilian Conservation Corps. Very nice. Look at that. Tells about the boys and the oh yeah, very nice. And Byrd Lake Swim Beach. The lodge, the restaurant. This is see, it tells the role of the Civilian Conservation Corps. It's a Depression-era work recovery program by the federal government. I believe this used to be the bath house, because it's talked about the Crab Orchard sandstone deck. Sorry. Oh, and it has a lot of interesting details about the park. how and when it's built, who built it. Very nice. See, that got a video that you can sit and watch. And it is all air conditioned in here. So it is a little hot and humid outside today. Looks like a nice bathroom. Restrooms. Let's go check that out. Because it is a beautiful lake, so you probably want to swim. Yeah. They have a garbage and a recycling center. Water fountains. That water fountain, you put your water bottle in. There's the restrooms. You can see it's very clean. That's it, baby. Very clean. Nobody's in here, so I'll walk through. Very clean bathrooms, very nice, handicap accessible. And I would assume the men's room is the same, which I will not go in because, well, you know, me being a woman would not be appropriate. Oh, and yeah, there's the sandstone deck overlooking the lake, and it is beautiful out here. You can have a picnic, and I'm sure you can have a wedding. Yeah, is that not beautiful? And there's the restaurant. I'll go over here. There's a statue of a boy who was working with the Civilian Conservation Corporation. CC worker. And honor of 3 million workers who served in Civilian Conservation Corps from 1933 to 1940 in Crossville. Builders of the Seven Arch Bridge that's located here as part of the dam. There's the restaurant, which we will try the restaurant tomorrow. Hello. Beautiful wildflowers growing. Looky there. Isn't that nice? And they have plenty of parking area. You know? And I believe there's the dam we're coming up on. There's a goose and a wood smoker. This is hello. Oh, it's beautiful. We'll go take a closer look to the dam. And watch out for the geese droppings, though. There is a plenty of that. Beautiful. They serve lunch from 11 to 2:30 and dinner is from 4 to 7 at the restaurant, if anybody is wondering. So from 2:30 to 4 they are shut down. And yeah, it's a cabin. We'll continue down by the dam. Look at that. There's a observation platform where we'll go and get a better look in the dam. And a lot of bicycle riding. They have mountain biking if anybody mountain bikes. A lot of hiking trails. I think I read that there's 14 miles of hiking trails. Now I'll have to check on that. Let me get a better look at the dam. Looky there, is that not beautiful? And that's 7 arches. We'll count them. We'll get down here to the observation deck and count the arches. Because here's the tram. And you can see there's the restaurant, and that's got a beautiful glass window front. And plenty of squirrels. Let's see, and geese are hanging out by the smoker up there trying to get some extra dinner. And there we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 arches. Is that not beautiful? Okay, let's go on back. Let's see. And this is Highway 419. We're going to take a walk across the dam. There's a nature trail, which we will have to do another day. Whew. That's a Cumberland Plateau Nature Trail, Highway 101 to the left and 127 to the right. And we're going to walk across the dam. It's beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful Byrd Lake. Let's see. Well, we'll walk across the other side. There's a really cool cabin house that you can rent. Don't know that it's unlocked. But you could definitely go in when it's unlocked. See, and it's got, I don't remember how many rooms. It's got quite a few rooms. And watch some of these cars coming. And we'll go onward. Here's a picture. I need picnic tables. Let's see. So we just walked across the dam. There's the Byrd Lake. And once again, plenty of geese there waiting for some snacks, crackers and bread. There's a sign, Cumberland Mountain State Park Bridge, actually. And we'll walk back up. I'll go by the park office. They also have a gift shop in the park office that has numerous items. Everything from camping items, t-shirts, coffee mugs. It is beautiful. There's the park office and cabin registration here. Park office, information registration. And there's a bird aviary located up here. It's by the campground check-in office. We'll go. There's another cabin. And this is the gift shop and the campground information center. They had some really good prices on the coffee mugs and t-shirts. T-shirts run about $16, and sweatshirts run about $25. Really nice hoodie, thick, heavy sweatshirts. And they do encourage recycling. And there's the Byrd Lake Trail sign that we're coming up on, but we just walked around a portion. Now it definitely goes much further. And here's another plaque for the Civilian Conservation Corps in Cumberland Mountain State Park. And there's the Byrd Lake sign that shows it is orange. Trail marker, it is ADA trail. I don't know what RTP grant is, but there's definitely no bicycles. So RTP stands for Recreation Trails Program. Federal, local, state. Yeah, and the trail is right there across the street from this visitor center and gift shop. And let's go check out the bird aviary. And I'll show you the campground check-in office. Whew. So, let's see. We've got across through here. There's a pretty little bird house. Let's see, right there. In memory of life so beautifully lived and a heart so deeply loved. Oh, it is a bluebird nest box. Well, isn't that nice? Yes. Oh, and it's actually box number 3. See, I did not know they had birdhouses numbered here in this park. So cool. Now, this is the bird aviary, and I believe I read on the sign that they do not have any owls right now, but I think, yeah, see, they used to have a barn owl, but it is no longer here. I don't know. And an eastern screech owl. Yeah, no. There's no owls right now. And it's got a very nice rock flagstone path. Yeah, here it tells aviary enclosure is empty. No longer have a great horned owl. Now, they may have the other owls. I didn't see them. Let me see. They have a bald eagle, a red-tailed hawk. Oh, yes, and I can see him sitting in there. Look, he's sweet, precious. There you can look at the wingspan of the different hawks versus a bald eagle and the owl and a kestrel. Oh, yeah, very educational, very fascinating. Let's see. Let's go back around and see if we can see the other owls. Because I did not. Now they are probably in their houses, I'm assuming. Yeah. Can't see. Oh, there it is. There he is. Where's she? Looky there. And that is a barn owl. And tells what the owl feeding behavior. Doesn't tell its name. And let's see here. I don't see. This is the house for an eastern screech owl, which I definitely do not see anywhere. It's probably in its house. Okay, so onward. Here is the park sign. Talks about donations for the birds of prey, which I will definitely be donating to. Very worthy cause. Tells all about the owls. And oh, it tells their stories. Petrie's story, that's nice. And Bobble's story. And aviary guidelines. Henson and Chomper's story. How sweet. And there's the donation to help feed the owls. And it tells what they eat a day. Per day feeding. One bird costs $3.75 a day. They feed 6 days a week. One day is a fasting day where the birds do not eat. It allows their bodies to go through a cleansing process that happens naturally in the wild. Now, I did not know that. So, we'll walk around the campground office. Here we go. Camp store. And they have a drive-through window. That way when you check in, you can just drive straight on through. And they have a very nice gift shop in there, which I won't take you in. But they have great stuffed animals. They have ice cream. And there is a firewood that you can buy. They do not deliver to your site, but they will ask one of the employees to help deliver it to your site, though. So, anyways, and I'm going to go back up here to the gift shop where I left my bicycle, because the campground is a nice little bicycle ride back up. So, and it is peaceful and it is quiet at this part. And if you will stay tuned for the next video, I will go around the campground and show the campsites. They have several very nice campsites. This is a very big campground. They have doggy pots, stations at every campground areas. And there it tells more about protecting and preserving the park, the natural assets of the park, and please to follow all park rules. And thank you for tuning in. And like I said, I will try to do a campground review with all the sites in my next video. Thank you and have a very good day. And I do see the park staff. They do patrol daily, which is a very nice. Thank you for tuning in.